Literally just about to start my intro and my fucking dog starts barking. Nothing is going to get in the way of me and the Fimmies today. 넌 정말 좋겠다. Hello everybody, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today, I am like, I cannot express to you how excited I am right now. Like, I clicked on the video and I got myself all set up and my heart rate. But what are we at right now? My heart rate's 92! For reference, my resting heart rate is usually somewhere between 60 and 70. It's 90s! It's in the 90s right now! I'm so excited, it's stupid. Today, Sserafim, come back. Ooh, it's my girls. It's my girls. I'm pretty sure I said this when I did the trailer reaction, but if you happen to be new here, if you don't know, Sserafim are my #1 group. They are my best girls. I love them so much. I am just... They're my group. They're my group. You know how like you have that group and it's like, oh yeah, that's like your life group. Sserafim are my life group. I could just tell. I can feel it in my bones. I love them so much. And I'm so excited. Aside from the trailer, I have not done reactions to any of the other teasers, like the highlight medley, the MV teasers, or anything like that, but I did watch them in my own time. Just full disclosure on that. I did watch them in my own time. The reason I didn't react to them is because they came out at midnight KST. It's about 3 p.m. my time. And by that point in the day, I'm basically done filming. So if I wanted to react to them, I'd have to wait until the following morning. And given how much I love and adore Sserafim, that's just not happening. So, we'll take it on a case-by-case basis. There may be future eras that I do continue to react to teasers and all of that sort of stuff. But for this one, I did not have the willpower. I'm sorry. I didn't have the willpower in me to get it done. And honestly, I'm in love with the way that they've teased this so far. I feel like they've given us barely anything of any of the songs, like just like a little tiny taste. But like in terms of what the overall song is going to sound like, I'm not like, we don't really know. We've gotten a tiny little snippet, but we don't really know. What I do know is visually, this era's already got me so fucked up. So fucked up. MV teaser 1, that one shot of Kura. Oof. And then MV teaser 2, I mean, Chaewon just... I said it on Twitter, Chaewon is that bitch. She has been that bitch and she will always be that bitch. And I stick to it. I'm so excited. Let me get the housekeeping out of the way before we actually dive into it. Obviously this is coming with a mini album. I will be reacting to that over on Patreon later today, so if you're interested in that, feel free to come on through. There is a crap ton of Sserafim content over there, like I said, #1 group, so they're a high priority group for me in terms of watching their content. So Leniverse we're all up to date for, Day Off is over there, bunch of other stuff. I'm currently finishing up Fearless Kura. I know, I'm late, but we're getting there. So currently finishing up that. Any bits and pieces like live stages, any other like variety bits and pieces from this era that I react to will be over there as well. But I will do my best to do what I can over here on YouTube. Obviously copyright is a thing, so yeah. So if you're interested, crap ton of stuff over on Patreon. If not, no worries, it's all good. I understand. It's not for everyone. Now then, I'm so excited. I'm not even normally going into like a comeback of one of my faves, I'm like a little bit scared. I'm like a little bit nervous because even with watching teasers, you're never like 100% sure if you're gonna fully vibe with the song. And like I always have like a little bit of trepidation where it's like, I love this group so much. I want nothing more than to be utterly head over heels obsessed with whatever songs they release. But it's not always the case, right? There are some songs that you vibe with more than others, and that's just kind of like a natural thing. When it comes to Sserafim, at least with this era, I do not have even an ounce of that fear. Maybe it's because of the little snippets that we have heard and we have been teased with, but everything just sounds so good. Like, I have no fear. I have no fear whatsoever. I am fearless, if you will. Sorry. I just, like, I'm going into this and it's just pure excitement and pure adrenaline, and I'm so fucking ready. So, long ass intro. I know. I don't care. I don't care. Let's get into this. Now, I'm not 100% sure. We were discussing it on the Discord the other day. But I think my current record for longest reaction to a single music video is my reaction to Anti-Fragile. I think. And that, if I remember rightly, was nearly 50 minutes. Or nearly 40 minutes? One of the two. I can't remember. Will we break the record today? Entirely possible. It's entirely possible. This intro is already like 6 minutes long, so you know, we're on track. But I got my light stick, we got some fresh batteries in. I'm going with Fearless Blue because I'm OT5 and I couldn't pick a member color, so here we are. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so ready. If you're here looking for a reaction that's gonna be like a review, we might get to that later because I'm probably gonna watch this at least 2 times, maybe 3. But for the most part, this is gonna be a lot of me losing my mind and just being a fan. So buckle up, we're in for a ride, and I'm really, really excited. Will I pause during this first watch through? I don't know. I truly have no idea how this reaction is gonna go. I'm just very excited and very ready. Let's do this. Sserafim, easy music video. So excited. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's loud. Whoa. Whoa. Right, yes. We're turning off the lyrics for first watch through, I don't care. The island. What is going on with your voice? What kind of effect? Oh my god, the tears, the gold. Oh! Woo! Woo! Wow. Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh, it's so good. Ah! Oh, she's so expensive. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. It's giving Camilla. Ah. Woo! Kaia! The hairpiece? I don't want it to be over. That is the quickest 3 minutes of my life.
Sserafim.
Alright, we're just gonna immediately go through it again. And I'm gonna put the captions on. I haven't processed a single thing, so yeah, let's just one more time, please. I love it. I love it. That much I do know. That much I'm fairly certain of. Who in K-pop is dropping title tracks like this? Let's be honest. So we heard, I think, this little snippet in a highlight medley, maybe? I thought it was Kazuha. I thought it was Kazuha's voice on this particular bit. I wasn't ready for you to know. I don't know why I thought it was Kazuha, because now I hear it and I'm like, oh, there, that bit. That bit is why I thought it was Kazuha, because it sounds like Kazuha. Wow. Hey, hey, hey. Wow. Oh, this beat is so good. Are you kidding me? Wow. That shot of Taewon is so deadly. Yes! Wow. I was not ready for this, Kazuha. Was not ready for this, Kazuha, at all. I was like, excuse me with the hairpiece, Miss Ma'am? Wow. That shot of Sakura! Ah! Wow. Wow. Like, are you actually serious right now? Look at the little horns on his face. She's so cute. Ah! Still very much no thoughts, head empty, I'm not gonna lie. I'm simultaneously like no thoughts and all of the thoughts. And both situations I cannot I can't speak. I can't speak. I can't get anything out. Alright, yeah, I kinda organize my brain. So we're gonna hit play again and I will pause and I will talk about things as and when we get to them, because maybe that'll help. We'll see. Oh my god, it's so good. By the way, I saw so many people being like, oh, it's like too slow for a title track, or like why is this the sound they're going for the title track? Like, it doesn't sound anything like that. It was like, they have done something different for every single title track. Like, different genre, different vibe, but there's still been like a core essence to it that makes you feel like, ah, oh, Sserafim, which is kind of that confidence, right? That confidence in that inner strength. This is no different. It's a totally different sound and vibe and style to previous tracks, but each one of their previous tracks has been totally different to the others. So like, we shouldn't really be surprised at this point. Like, you honestly gonna sit there and tell me that Unforgiven was anything like Fearless or Anti-Fragile? Nah, not at all. They try different things, they do different sounds, and they make it fucking work, and it's awesome. And it's so good. It's like, it's that hip hop R&B, almost early 2000s R&B dance track. That's what this is. And that fucking bangs. It bangs. They sound so good. They look so good. The choreo is fire. Honestly, this vibe, this sound, to me, suits them to a T. Like, I truly believe they can pull off anything. Like, they nailed Unforgiven, nailed Anti-Fragile, nailed Fearless, all of that sort of stuff. But this kind of sound, I don't know, man. It just works for them. It works for them really well. Yeah, that's my little rant on that. I think this is great. And I think it's awesome that they are putting out a title track that isn't an immediate punch in the face, that doesn't necessarily have the Unforgiven, I'm a villain, or that anti-TTT, you know, it doesn't immediately have that, like, that little hook moment, but it does have a really catchy melody and a really catchy chorus. Like, tell me, those of you that have watched the teaser, tell me you haven't been humming, damn, I really make it look easy, to yourself, like, for the last 24 hours. Like, no. Like, I've been singing that on a loop since that teaser came out. It will not leave me alone. So, like, oh hell, even since the highlight medley, but it's catchy in its own way, and I love that it's a little bit softer. It sets it apart from a whole lot of other title tracks, even their own previous title tracks. Like, it's a little bit different. And it's just, oh, I'm just super intrigued to see what the general response to this is. Because obviously IU's dropping music right now, which means that, like, charting wise, we'll see what happens, I guess. But I'm super intrigued to see what this does on the charts. I'm super intrigued to see what other people's reactions are to it, and so on and so forth, because it is different from K-pop norms in terms of what you expect from a title track, but it's also really fucking good. Like, I'm so excited to just watch everything unfold with this comeback. Anyway, that's a little rant. Let's go. The quality on this shot is stupid. Like, it's actually stupid. Like, what do you mean? What do you actually mean? Hang on, let me see if my internet... Like, what do you mean? Are you serious? Come on. The leader is leading. Let's go. I kind of love that it starts with a chorus. I think that's super interesting, because it immediately gets you into that hook and gets you into that melody. It drops you into that beat and you're like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. Cool. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. Hey. Oh my god, Kazuha! Oh my god. Hey, hey. I'm not saying anything. I'm literally just vibing. We'll get there eventually. It's fine. Hey. I love the fisheye. This shot. Sserafim, yeah. I've been trying so long to show you. Beautiful. Oh, this chorus is so good. I want to cry. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, this is just the degree to which this suits Chewon is ridiculous. Like, this is, in my eyes, in my mind, this is her era. Like, this is her song, you know? Ooh. Oh, it hits so different. Ah, that shot! Make it look easy. Right. I said this is giving Carmilla. So there is a web show adaptation thing that came out like 10 years ago now, maybe more than that. I can't remember exactly. It was a long time ago. It doesn't feel that long to me, but you know. But it's based on a book. It's basically lesbian vampires. And I know that like a key image to do with it, it's been so long since I've thought about this, so I might be wrong, but like there's like an iconic image that involves like a bed. I realize that sounds kind of but like it's like a human vampire, both women. Yeah, it's just like a whole thing. But that shot of Kura before with obviously the fangs and everything, and then this, I was like, it's giving Carmilla a little bit. What are we doing? What's going on? You know? And I have no idea if that's the intention, but that's what my little gay brain is going to. So that's fun. What's interesting about that is in the book, it was very much like a if I remember rightly, it was kind of like a warning, because it came out in 1800s. I can't remember. It if I remember correctly, it predates Dracula. Like it's an old book. Hang on, let me look it up. Let me like stop talking out my ass and actually look up so I have some facts to deal with. Bear with. Yeah, 1872 Gothic novella by Irish author Sheridan Le Fanu. One of the early works of vampire fiction, predating Bram Stoker's Dracula by 25 years. Woo! I know my shit. Okay. Okay, look. So that's the image I was talking about with the bed. So there's like the human woman is like passed out, and that's like the vampire. That's Carmilla. If I remember rightly, that's like the image. Oh, and then there's just like this dude in the back that's like, I will save you from this evil vampire woman, who's trying to seduce you. So yeah, it's basically meant to be like a cautionary tale to young women at the time. And I think I haven't actually read it myself, so I can't say this with certainty, but I remember seeing other people's interpretations of it and it being almost like a cautionary tale against women expressing their own sexuality. And I don't mean sexuality as in, I mean like outwardly expressing their own wants, desires, all of that sort of stuff. And I feel like that message in and of itself, like, in a lot of ways, kind of ties into Seraphim's message of being open and being upfront and confident and self-assured in what they want and striving for it. I think that's a very interesting thing. So, like I said, I don't know if it's an intentional thing, but that's immediately where my mind went. It went to Carmilla, and I feel like it works. It works. Anyway. I don't need J-Line to be coming from my throat like this, though. Like, I will just say that. I do not need J-Line to be coming from my throat like this. Like, it's just not okay. So good. Yunzen! Ah. Ah, the leap, it's so good. I'm not gonna get over this cousin up for a while. Hey. This choreo is so good. I cannot wait to watch performances. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. I don't want it to end. I never want it to end. Oh dear. I pressed the button I didn't need to. Here we go. Okay, chill on with your abs out. Chill. Okay. Actually, let me just skip over the intro because it's really loud. It's really, really loud. All right. I've kind of like had a second to kind of process. I've been sat here for over 30 minutes now. So I've processed a little bit, and I feel just about ready to I'm gonna turn this off and put this down before I hit something with it. To actually like get some thoughts out and talk about the song. So let's do this. I'm still gonna do the thing where I pause and I talk about things because that's just kind of an easier way for me to do things. That is such an addictive little instrumental hook. I don't even know what sound it is. I don't know if it's... Maybe it's a voice mod that's just been heavily, heavily modified to the fact that it doesn't even sound like a voice at all. But it's either that or it's like, you know, it's just a synth. But that... It's such a great little riff. And the fact that it matches parts of the melody. Like, this song, it's a song designed from its very foundations and its beat to get locked in there. To earworm its way right through into your brain and stay there. And I can safely say, it's done its job already. I cannot decide. Oh, Taewon. I can't decide what my favorite like collection of looks are. I genuinely can't decide. I love these ones. I think these are incredible. But these ones here that we saw in the teaser, continue to have me in a chokehold. But then you have the ones at the end, the like white silvery ones with Kaza and that hairpiece. Like, how am I to decide when they are all so fire? I mean, we don't really have to choose. Porque no los... All of them. No los todo. Todos. Todo? Todos. It's been a long time since I worked on Spanish. Anyway, yeah. Continue. Oh, I said this on Twitter as well. It really... it threw me off when like things were first getting teased and stuff, and there was like this kind of religious symbolism, especially kind of like Catholic symbolism and whatnot, because I've been watching Warrior Nun a lot recently, and I was just like, this feels like a very bizarre collision of worlds, and I don't know what's going on. Like, I was just getting like overloaded with the imagery, with like religious imagery. It was wild. Anyway. The beat is so good. Nah, the way that beat comes in is just so it's so good. And just the way all their voices sound on it. I'm really glad. Like they use autotune at various points in this song, but it's very specifically used for effect, and I'm really glad it's not the full song because I've talked about this before. That's something that I struggle with um when like the whole song is kind of auto-tuned and whatnot in the vocals. Like I don't know why it just bothers my ears after a while, but when it's used in like specific moments, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can vibe with this. You know, it's a whole thing. But anyway, I just love that we get to hear Taewon's voice just clear and gorgeous, and that beat kicks in. Do they pitch her voice down there? I feel like it has to be, right? But it's fully possible that it's not. Like, we all know that in general, I think this group has relatively low tones, and I know that out of the group, I think at least vocally, Kazuha and Yunjin have the ability to go a little bit lower. So like it's fully possible that that hasn't been pitched down, but it also feels like it's been pitched out, and I can't figure out what the truth is, but it sounds fucking great. Wow. I don't know what's going on in this scene, but it's beautiful. The gold tears. I swear to God, if a gold tears photo card exists and it ends up like Sulgi's, you know, gold tears photo card, I think it's from Psycho era, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so mad. I do not need a gorgeous photo card that's like basically impossible to find. I don't need that in my life. Beautiful. Clap your hands now. Ah! Hey! 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 Oh, this song is just addictive. It's so addictive! I love the way the rest of the beat, like, for the most part, this instrumental is very, like, smooth and vibey and melodic, and you're just kind of, like, floating along with it. That is a shot. Look at the muscles on these women. Jesus Christ, they're so strong. Anyway, in their own way. I could probably beat all of them in an arm wrestle, but like, you know, different kinds of strength. Yeah, so for the most part, this instrumental, it's like you're just riding the wave. You're riding the wave through it. It's just a vibe. But then that moment where it just drops down to the clap, and suddenly it's like, just for a second, just for a split second, it's like having your head dunked in cold water. It's like, oh, I'm awake, and then I'm right back into it. It's great. It's like a great little way to break it up, so you don't get so lost in the vibes that you end up like, I don't want to say bored, because I feel like that's too strong of a word, but I can't think of what other word I should use. But I don't know if anyone else ever has this happen to them, but when you're listening to a song that is a little bit softer and more vibey and all of that sort of stuff, unless you're in a very specific mood for it, I sometimes find that about halfway through the song, if it's all just flowing over the same vibe, my ears kind of almost tune out a little bit. Like I just like, it's great for when I'm like doing something and not actively focusing on the music. It's great for those things. Like you just have something on in the background, you know. But if I'm like actively wanting to listen to a song, I don't want my ears to be tuning out halfway through. And sometimes that does happen to me with songs that just kind of follow the same vibe the whole way through and don't have anything to break it up. And so I think this is a really clever choice that they've made here, to have that little break down to the clap, and then going back into the vibes, because it just shakes it up. It keeps your ears engaged. It keeps you focused. You know, it's great. It's a great time. I love this, like, the back and forth shots, and the way they both like they look over there and it's like passing the camera over. It's really, really cool. And they do it back. Ah, it's great. Hey, hey. Oh, Yun's you sound so good. I love. I'm halfway Sserafim. So Sserafim is one of the angels, right? Biblical angels. Hold on. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So I don't know a whole lot about biblical angels. So, you know, by all means, anyone else with any other thoughts and feelings regarding this, chime in, because Lord knows. But one thing I am aware of is that in most depictions of Seraph is that there's one pair of wings that covers the face, kind of like how her face is covered here. And the reason for that is because the Seraph is in the presence of God, and like I guess it's almost like meant to be like out of respect for his holiness or something. He like covers his face and doesn't look like, yeah, it like covers his face, its face, their face. I'm gonna assume a biblical angel doesn't really subscribe to, you know, society's notions of gender, so we'll just I don't know. Anyway, face covered. But here, so jealousy, doubt, mistrust, now friends of me. To the world, I'm halfway Seraphim. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't have the brain cells right now to fully figure out what they're going at with these lyrics, but I think it's interesting that there's these hands that are like pulling away the thing that's covering her face. So it's almost like, I don't know if this is gonna I don't know if this might be like a little bit sacrilegious, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's almost like, oh, how do I word this? There is nothing so important that I need to cover myself for if I don't want to. It's like that. It's that kind of vibe and that kind of energy. At least that's what I'm getting from it, and I think that's super interesting. Okay. Also, she looks so stunning. And then she's a vampire. I've been trying so long to show you. Isn't it interesting as well? So I feel like vampires, especially in a lot of like classic fiction, are kind of represented as like beings that are full of sin. And so it's almost like she pulls that away and becomes this sinful being, but she's just like, I'm living my best life anyway. I don't care. I don't know. There's I feel like there are dots to connect, but my brain is so like not okay that I can't connect them. So if anyone else wants to help a bitch out in the comments, feel free. These shots are so stunning. First of all, this one shot of Kaza, which I'm assuming it's like reverse. It's beautiful. The lighting on her face, and then all of these shots. Wow, I mean, Sakura. I'm not okay. I'm not okay, because here's the thing, right? I've been having such a Sakura problem recently, and I said in the beginning, right, I'm OT5. I'm very, very much OT5, but I'm OT5 with a Yunjin leaning. That's basically where I'm at, right? That's my bias situation. That's how it's been for a very, very long time. That's where we're at. But I have such a Sakura problem. It happens. So I'm currently working on an updated guide for them. If you don't know, I made a like nearly 2-hour long guide for the Seraphim for people to get to know them. And I'm working on an updated version that will hopefully be a little bit shorter, but still, you know, informative and all of that sort of stuff, and have everything they need. It might end up being my last update to the guide. We'll see. We'll see how things go, but they take so much time and so much energy. But yeah, every time that I have sat down and made a guide, I end up with such a Sakura problem because I'm just consuming all this content. I'm just like, oh my god, Sakura is just, she's just so nice and so funny and so cute and so lovely, and she is so stunning. I don't know what to do with myself. That's it. Leave me alone. I don't even want to talk about Yun's in this scene, in this outfit. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, we're just not. Nah. We're just gonna vibe and we're just gonna ignore that this whole set of outfits exists. I love that line. No! Oh my god, it really is just like one attack after another. I can't deal with it. This... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about these either on the nose. Her face. The face card. Teona. Make it look easy. I love the coloring in this scene. I love coloring that's basically like the bi pride flag. Like I love lighting like that. It's great. Look at this room. Even this room, it's kind of like gothic style. Really, really cool. Like, that's such a cool set. The lighting, the like LED lighting behind everything. Oh, it's so pretty, and the light coming through. This is a gorgeous music video. They're just gonna keep getting more and more gorgeous, aren't they? Like, each subsequent music video is just gonna be more and more stunning, and I'm not even a little bit prepared for it at all. Sserafim. They even have a book open. I'm telling you, this is some Carmilla shit. I love it. I say as well, this like corset look on Kaia is gorgeous. Like, that's a gorgeous look. I wish we could kind of see more of it, but obviously they're sitting down, so it's a bit difficult, but stunning. I love these lyrics as well. Sometimes my legs give out, but yeah. Teona! Yeah, this choreo looks so fire. I can't wait to just see performances and see the dance practices. I swear to God, woman. I swear to God. She looks so cute in this outfit. So cute and so pretty. Why is she growing up so fast? She's turning 18 this year. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why is she growing up so fast? I don't like the passage of time. It's just such a wild concept to me. Anyway, she looks stunning. She looks absolutely stunning. I love the roses, the swing. So beautiful. I've been trying so long to show you. I want to know. So obviously the MV was banned by KBS, so they can still like have the song and whatnot, but they can't show the MV. And I wonder. People were assuming it was because of her jumping off the swing, but I don't know. That transition is so cool. Anyway. Oh, it's so satisfying. Like, it's such a kind of simple thing. I feel like it's just the way the camera just kind of like swoops up. It makes it look more dramatic than it is. But it's so cool. Yeah, no, this Kaia is something different. High pony, purple hairpiece. Kaia. Literally, what the hell? This one shot of Sakura is gonna haunt me until the day I die. Like, are you actually kidding? How do you look like that? What? What? Oh, that shot right there. That shot right there, the look in Kura's eyes. Wow. This is something that I feel like Kura really, really excels with, is the way she performs through her eyes is just so magnetic. It's so just stunning and addictive and beautiful. Oh, that shot of Anastasia looks so pretty. Ah, so pretty. Everybody's so pretty. Okay. Princess Enter at the end, let's go! Wow. Wow. I love them so much. I love this song. I love this music video. I love this era. I just want to watch it one more time and then we're gonna end it. Okay? That's all I want. Just one more time. God, this beat is so good. Isn't that? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. They've really made two of the tallest members crouch down and crawl along like that. Wow. I've been trying so long to show you. Yeah, I think this Yinzin fit. Ugh. I don't know, man. I think it's my favorite of the music video. That set of fits in general, but that Yinzin fit. But God, it's tough. Wow. God, Taewon, the way she dances is just insane. Pretty mante. We will pause it right there on that ending shot because it's stunning. Look at them all. Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah. Before editing, we are at nearly 56 minutes. Strong chance. Strong chance. Broken the record. That wasn't the intention behind watching it that many times, by the way. I genuinely did, like, want and need to go through it that many times, but, you know. Anyway. I mean, safe to say, I love it. In case that wasn't abundantly clear. They honestly they would have to work really, really hard to put out something that I'm not gonna love at this point. I think musically there's not a single song that they've released thus far that I haven't been utterly obsessed with. And like I said, man, they're my group. They're my group, they're my girls, and yeah. I love them. I love them. I love their music. I love their performances. I love everything. It's just, I love being a fan art so much. I really do. They're one of those groups that just makes me so excited to be a fan of theirs because everything's just so fun. The content is so fun. Waiting for a new comeback is so fun. Like, it's just so fun, so exciting. So energizing, so empowering. Like, I don't know, I get so much energy from them, so much good energy from them, and I'm just really glad that they exist in the world, and I'm glad that I get to sit here and be a fan of this. I really am. I'm very grateful for it. Anyway, that's gonna bring me to the end of that. I'm gonna go and watch everyone else's reactions to it now and see what's happening and how many other people are losing their damn minds. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Yeah, all of that sort of stuff. I'll be over on Patreon checking out the rest of the album later today. I imagine I'll probably be checking out some comeback showcase stages soon as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will end this one here and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.